Yeah, man, let's get it. Hey, I'm still waiting for my first subscriber. So if you want to be my first subscriber, I really appreciate it. But my mission is just to share, my experience, strength, and hope. Nah, I'm joking. That shit sound cliche as hell. But in this video, I'm just gonna be talking about how my Xanax addiction affected me. So basically, when I was living in the Bay Area, California, near San Francisco and Oakland, I had a huge Xanax addiction. Like, honestly, I had at the height of my addiction with Xanax, I had a 10 bar a day habit. Like for real, 10 bar a day habit. And it was crazy because some of the shit that happened to me while I was under the influence of Xanax was like insane, honestly. It is an anxiety medication, but when you take it in large amounts or more than recommended, man, like I would wake up the next day and literally not remember anything from the day before. On average, I was taking like 4 to 5 bars a day. On a real bad day, I was taking like 10. And, at the time, I was like smoking meth too. So it was just like a real bad combination. And, Xanax really just like destroyed my life, I feel like, during that time in my life. It actually made me more anxious, more dependent on the drug because my nerves were so shot from taking Xanax every day that I literally needed to take it just to survive, just to feel normal. And that's no way of living. And on top of a fentanyl addiction, I mean, it was horrible. At the height of it, I was addicted to fentanyl, Xanax, and meth all at the same time. And that shit is crazy. But in this video, we're just gonna be talking about the Xanax. They would cost anywhere from $3 to $10, on average $5. It made me very careless, very careless. I was very careless on Xanax. I would like go and steal shit from stores, get into fights, wake up with no recollection of how I even got there. Woke up in San Francisco with a fucking cut on my chin. Lost my phone, lost my wallet, lost like everything, and I had to like call people to be like, yo, what happened? Like what really happened? I would, if you're thinking about taking Xanax or you're currently dealing with a Xanax addiction yourself, I would definitely say like taper off of it so that you don't go through what I went through. Because when I moved and I didn't taper off of Xanax and I just got off of it by myself, man, it was horrible. It was really horrible, man. Like, I was delusional. I was hallucinating. I was sleepless. I, eventually had to check myself into the psych ward. And, Yes, all this shit is embarrassing, but you know, I'm saying it so that you don't have to go through what I went through. Because if you could learn from another person's mistake, if you could learn from other people's mistakes, you're ahead of the game. So learn from my mistake. Don't take Xanax. Do not do drugs. Don't do fentanyl. I mean, people are gonna make it seem appealing. You know, rappers nowadays, oh, I'm popping Xans. I'm off the Xan with the lean. You know, I was young at one time listening to that shit too. Listening to how, you know, how influential these rappers are. And my favorite rappers are doing these things. And so now I feel like, damn, I should do it now. You know, but they're not telling you the ugly side of it. They're rich, but they're still slaves. You know, you're a slave. I was a slave to the drug. You could be a slave to the drug. You know, like, nobody is an exception. You know what I'm saying? Like and subscribe. Like I said, I'm still waiting for that first subscriber, man. It's lost in Minneapolis. I'm gonna be interviewing addicts on this channel. You know, it's an addiction themed channel. So like and subscribe. Consistency is key. So that's why I'm posting every day. Drop a comment to help with the algorithm so that it pushes my videos out. Drop a like. If you're experiencing addiction, you feel me? There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Let's go.